Hey everyone! Happy Sunday! Hope everyone is fine and smiling and happy and enjoying the heat of the scorching sun. Oh my god, it's very hot today. There's heat wave actually. Alright, so I'd like to answer a question. Well, it's not really intended for me or like a question in one of my videos, but I've seen this a lot of times in the videos I have watched before, and some comments in some community posts. A lot of men, especially, are curious why a lot of Filipinas choose foreigners over the locals. So there are some who was even bit skeptical on this, a bit of cynical too, that they say that their own men don't even choose them. So it's a big question why foreign men would choose them too, something like that. Yeah, it's really like very mind-boggling for some. For some, it's like really a question mark. For some, it's like really an issue for them. Let me give you some reasons and factual reasons behind this trend, this craze, this fad, or this situation. Now, like many of you guys in your own country, of course, you get attracted to those who are not the same kind as yours, like, the exotic beauty. So it's the same with us. Like, of course, it's not the normal face, it's not the normal skin that we get to see most of the times in our community, in our society, in our country. So that's one. Another reason is that Filipino men have their own standards too with regards to women. And most of them, they like fair white complexion, like Caucasians, like Americans, Europeans, with a white fair complexion. So that's why a lot of women in the Philippines are getting head over heels with glutathione, whitening skin lotion, and whitening facial cream to make them fair. Yeah, because of this standards of the Filipino men. So it's like challenging for women in the Philippines to be like that, since we are not naturally white and fair. So even if we take those whitening pills and whitening lotion and whitening stuff, bleach, skin bleach, whatever, you need to maintain that. So it's extra expenses. And you cannot really go out directly to the sun, so because you will really go back to your natural skin color, you will get easily burned. We get easily burned. So if you see someone with umbrella under the sun, for sure they are Filipinas. They are the vampires of Asia. They are scared. Aside from that, they want taller women. Most of them, okay. It's like the usual common and like the common denominator of Filipino men standards of beauty and likes in a woman. Aside from that, the height, yeah. And then the eyes, of course, because you guys in the west side of the world, you have all these different colors of eyes, so it's very attractive to us, really. And then of course the nose, because you see our nose is like going to fly soon with these wings here. Yeah. So yeah, those are physical requirements of Filipino men. So it's kind of struggle for Filipino women. And while ironically, you guys wanted women who are brown skinned, tan skinned, or just in the middle kind of skin. So that's why. So maybe we're meant for each other. That, fate and destiny just brought us together. Like our men doesn't really prefer this skin, but you guys want this skin, so just good vibes. All right, and then the other thing is, okay, it's also rare for, well, it's not just Filipino men, but most men all over the world would really prefer those who are young, single, really single, without kids prior, previous relationships like that, to not too much relationships like that. So it's understandable. The same thing with Filipino men. So although when we love, generally all Filipinos, we really don't care of the past most of the time, but there are still like a barrier, or like hey, wait, because we always think that what the society will think about them, what the family will think, although they're gonna fight for it, most of them, but they have to really study and deal with all these challenges. And so if they could get attracted to those without the past, it's more easier for them, right? For single moms, separated women, there, even for men, but men is going to get easier chances because they're men. And yeah, we understand that. So basically, Filipinas would just wait, and Filipinas will understand already that, okay, already are in this situation, so you don't have to demand of a lot of things, or you don't need to force someone to like you, because we understand that we are not preferred by men. So we will be grateful and lucky if there is still a man who will really be sincere and would like us. And we will be thankful to the universe that we will be given a chance to love again and be happy again. And of course, we have the same common goal that should be the last, the final one, the real one. Of course, you guys, foreign men, are also prefer that way, that you want single, young. So, but then I think that you are more open to that idea than our Filipino men. That's what I've seen. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, not all, maybe some. So bottom line, for us there is a bit bigger chance than compared to those Filipino men, because of course our culture, Filipino culture, it's one thing, but the family pressures, and what else, they're a bit not so open with that idea. They're a bit more traditional too. So that's why a lot of Filipinas takes the chance or grabs the opportunity to look somewhere else than the locals, because they know that the situation is not agreeable, amenable, and on their side, so limited chances, limited opportunities. Some women usually are, let's say, fearful of this thing that Filipino men are, because we are really patriarchal society, more than, we are both patriarchal, but it's more of the patriarchal society. Sometimes we don't complain on that, we don't feel bad about that, because we understand that men is higher than us in the hierarchy, in the bureaucracy. And it's not a problem to us. So that's why we just humble ourselves down, lower ourselves down. Filipinas might be a bit like fearful because there is more Filipino men that are clinging to this macho image, and a lot of issues that is coming out right now, even before that, they keep on having mistresses and having more girls. It gives them moral boost and like being a real man. So on the other hand, Filipinos don't usually like that because they are very stick to one kind of women. So territorial, exclusive, like that. Repeatedly I say that because it's the fact. And some might have previous past experience. They have been heartbroken, or they have been cheated, they have been fooled by some Filipino men. So that's why maybe they change their preference because of that, right? And it's their right. We all do have rights, who to love, who to choose to be our life partners. Okay, so if you have learned something from your past, so of course you cannot be healed in the same environment you got sick, and you cannot cry over spilled milk. And Filipinas would try in a different kind of, let's say different environment, different culture. Some Filipinas also have experienced, men that are irresponsible. So they would rather look for other men that they deem that is responsible and a real man. So there are a lot. I'm not saying all Filipino men and all Filipinas, okay? So, but this is a common reason and a common situation that a lot of Filipinas have lose their hope to find some Filipino men that are real men for them, that could lead them, guide them. And so some Filipino men are not ready for a family. Like, it's not that they don't like, but like to build a family. Okay, yes, no hypocrisy here. Financially, they are not stable. Decision making, they are not stable. They want to just, have fun first. So some Filipinas would rather have a man that would protect, provide, and give them love, respect, and stay with them forever. So it's also one reason. I'm not saying all men, of course there are, but considering our population, like it's that's the competition maybe that we have there. And I think it's also global, that it's really hard, both men and women, to find someone that you click with, you vibe with, and you understand each other, you accept each other, you love each other, and respect each other. And yeah, you're happy together. So you cannot say who to love, actually. Like, if you cannot find it in a place, love comes in the most unexpected places. Although you have already in mind that, okay, I want to find somewhere else. Yeah, but still, we still don't know when our minds will tell us to feel this emotion of love, if we meet those preferences and standards that we are looking for in a man, or vice versa. So usually Filipinas don't have those preferences or like requirements, like about those tangible material things like this. It's not more on that. It's really how you treat her, how you give her as a priority of your life and importance in your life, respect. That's fine with her. Of course, secondary is if you're ready to build a family with her. to build a life with her. You can just live a bit comfy, not really luxurious or extravagant. As long as you can eat 3 times a day, you have a bed and a roof, a shelter, that's fine for usually for all typical Filipinos. Okay, so it's important for them that they will be led in the right track, they would be guided, they would be governed. I can say that, governed. And the Filipinas really don't look at it as being enslaved if someone is governing them. Really. They would be proud and happy. Like, oh, somebody cares for me. Somebody protects me. Somebody loves me. Somebody is concerned for me. And he's my special person. Oh, somebody is really thinking about me. That's how we see it, really. Okay, so whoever that we feel, see, we observed, will feel really that who will love us, take care of us. That's it. Who respect us, and we both vibed, connected, happy, enjoy, create memories. That's finished. That's it. Because you cannot question, I mean, yeah, we have preferences, but when it's love, it's love. It will come. Whether you like it or not, you don't expect sometimes that you will bump into someone and then that's the one. You know, we can always go on. Every one of us have a space. And yeah, people who have not visited the Philippines can just easily conclude and assume and yeah, give their judgments. It's okay. But then it's best when you really come, visit the Philippines and really immerse with the people, the culture, the community. So you would really know and really experience it. That these things that we are sharing to you, this information and knowledge about our culture is indeed true and happening. And you know, experience is the best teacher. So I think the question that the Filipino men doesn't like us, like some of you would question like their own people, their own men don't even like them. No, there are a lot who likes us, but then the question is if we also like them. It's the same way with you guys. Like there's a lot of women in America, in other states, right? So but you got this decision that you want to go out of your world, because you know there are always like, who knows, like there is more better opportunities and you can find better happiness, more love, more respect, like that. Filipino men are so sweet. Yes, they are hardworking. Yeah, with all the things that I've said, possible reasons, common reasons. No, time is changing and the world is changing. So important is it's real and true. Everyone is genuine, everyone is happy, both of them, they found love in each other. So be it. It's happy, right? To see couples like that. Oh, a Filipino man, there's a lot actually, but like there are Filipinas who have previous bad experiences with their Filipino boyfriends or Filipino partners. So maybe they just decided that, okay, they gave up on them, and they'll try to look for their luck in outside their kind. It's just like that. But there's no issue like Filipinos are not being chosen by the locals. No, not that really that big thing to us, to the men there. You could actually just there's a lot of men. There are more men in the Philippines than the females. So, but then okay, but life is difficult. Let's be honest. A lot of Filipinas would be really dreaming also of like a, a good, happy life, comfortable life. Yeah, but not like really demanding for a palace or some. Just but because of the hard life in the Philippines, of course, they are seeking. A lot of men are unemployed. A lot of men are basically living just hand to mouth, so even women, a lot of them are like that. So sometimes you are the ones to make the changes of your life, the cycle. You have to break the cycle also. Nothing against Filipino man, nothing against Filipinas. I'm saying that it is what it is, but no ill motives, no bad intentions. When it's love, it's love, whatever the race, whatever the nationality. So guys, my video was cut off because my phone went dead, low battery. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for being with me again, and yeah, I'm gonna sleep because tomorrow is Monday, and yeah, let's get ready to rumble. Bye. Thank you, my new subscribers, and my old buddies as usual. You know who you are. Everyone, everyone, everyone. My friends at work. Oh, I'm so happy last time that they had a present for me when I came back to work. Oh, I'm so loved. Thank you. Thank you guys. And to my family in the Philippines. Thank you very much. I love you. Miss you all.